Let's see what we got here. Much smoother than I expected. Definitely nutty. You might think in the wine industry, and I use a lot of wine analogies and terminology because it's what I know. And here, I'd almost say forest floor. Gee, that's good. I'm really surprised. It's different. It's two-dimensional. So I basically smooth and this one flavor that's solid across. You might call it earthy. I call it more forest floor simply because there's not a lot of complexity to it. It's just simply solid. Let's see front, middle, and the back end. Now normally you can tell a back end that goes on and on and on is because the flavor is changing over that period of time on the back end, on the back of your tongue as you're swallowing. So, but this doesn't. This is pretty much short and stop, and it's the same flavor from beginning to end. This is good coffee, by the way. So I'm not saying it's not. It's just simply not the complexity, certainly, that the San Rafael from Costa Rica has. Nonetheless, this is good coffee. As a representative of Brazil, it doesn't surprise me, just simply because Brazil produces so much coffee. Could you find better coffee, better Brazilian than this? You probably could. You know, you'd have to look. You'd have to try a lot of different coffees. Keep in mind, a vast majority of coffee roasters never taste test the coffee they buy. Vast majority of them. We're in the top 2 or 3% that actually taste test a dozen. We actually taste test 2 dozen every year coffees, all from the same region, so we can pick one bean. Nobody else does that. Nonetheless, this is a good Brazilian coffee. Most people would enjoy it. It's probably a good daily type of coffee. It's not the kind of coffee you're going to sit down and ponder over and really, really get into the zone, if you will. But it's a good coffee. So let's leave it at that.